Hi, welcome to Mental Health Monday Check-ins with Jamie Lynn. I am Jamie Lynn. So I am not inside in my office today. I'm sitting outside on a gorgeous patio as I am not home this week. I'm traveling, but I still wanted to take some time and make a video for you because this week I want to talk to you about goals. I think it's important to set goals for many reasons, but of course for your mental health. I think that if you have something that you're looking forward to and something that you're striving for, it will impact your overall outlook and hopefully in a positive way. So I want to talk to you about some goals. I've got some notes here because I'm not sitting at my desk today. So set yourself some goals, write them down. And initially just write down what comes to mind. Write it down, go with it, do how you're feeling. But then the next step is make sure it's realistic, something that you can actually achieve. So if you are in your 20s and your goal is to become the President of the United States, I'm not sure that's the kind of goal setting I'm talking about today. Definitely reach high and strive for it, but I'm talking more about goals that are actually realistic and attainable that are going to help improve your mental health. So make sure it's achievable. And then make sure that your goals are written down positively. Right? If we have positive things written down and positive things that are surrounding us that we're striving for, we're more likely to want to do them. You're going to want to get up and you're going to want to do those things because we all need positivity in our life. Make sure it's something you really want and then be specific. So yeah, I just want to be happy, right? That's my goal. I want to strive for overall happiness. Well, that's easy, but how do you do that? Make sure it's specific and measurable. So if being happy means that you need to eliminate something daily or it's a conscious effort that you want to make, be specific about it. Make sure it's something that you can do. And then set yourself an action plan, right? Figure out how to measure your progress. Tracking, a spreadsheet, you can track data if you're into that, or a journal. So back to talking about happiness. You can track and measure that in a journal. Start writing things down, what's working well, what's not working well, and then you can go back and read and see if the things that you're doing are really making an impact and are really making you happier. Set yourself a time frame and then set steps so that you can achieve your goal. Don't just say, oh, well, in the future I want to be specific. In the next month, I want to achieve this. Be very specific with it and start today. Don't put it off till Monday. Don't put it off till next week. Start today so that you can achieve your goals sooner. A couple of examples of we'll talk about short-term and long-term goals. So some short-term goals, right? Get out of bed at a certain time every day. I know with this pandemic, and if those of you that are working from home, it's hard, me especially. Now I have to get up and take my kids to school every morning, but then I come back and I take a nap because the agency I work for is in a different time zone. And so I think a short-term goal for me is going to try to get to sleep earlier at night and then not come back and take such a long nap and get more accomplished and get more out of my day. Household tasks. Okay, so you can set your goal is, so if trash day is on Wednesday, then set yourself a goal that on Tuesday, you're going to go and you're going to check each room, each trash bin, and get going. So that way Wednesday, when it's time to put it out by the curb or however you do it, you're getting it done. And then there's other household tasks you do too. Check in with someone. That can be a short-term goal. Is that I'm going to make an effort to check in with my sponsor, my mom, a friend, a family member, a relative. That's a really good short-term goal, is to be intentional and try to check in with someone and setting a daily schedule. That's a pretty good realistic short-term goal. Is it okay? And it could be on Monday I want to do this, on Tuesday I want to do this. Now don't set yourself up for failure. If you have a pretty lackadaisical day and all of a sudden you fill every single day with tasks, you're setting yourself up to fail. Make sure it's realistic. Set an easy task to get you through if setting a daily schedule is a short-term goal, to help you get organized, and that's what you want to do. Now, some long-term goals are, if you want to improve a relationship with someone, that's something that it's not going to happen with just 1 or 2 phone calls. I mean, you can get there and you can get it kick-started, but that's a long-term goal, is wanting to improve a relationship with a friend or a family member, or if you want to reconnect with someone from your past. Finding and keeping a job that you enjoy, that's a long-term goal. I love my job, and so for me, maintaining that is a long-term goal for me, and making sure that I'm setting myself up for success and happiness is really important. Getting out of debt is a really good long-term goal to have. Make sure it's realistic and attainable. And then school. Do you want to go back to school? Do you want to finish high school, get your GED, get an associate's degree, get a certificate to help you in your career field? That's an excellent long-term goal that you can set for yourself. And all of these goals hopefully will lead to a better mental health, a happier life for you. But the main thing here is believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Set yourself some realistic goals. Give yourself some hope. And believe that you can do it, because you can. You really can. All right, have a great day. I'll see you guys next week.